It's Monday the 18th of December and Africa Probe is at another peaceful protest, again calling for the end of Africans being enslaved in Libya. So far the protests have taken place outside the Libyan embassy, but today it takes place outside the Houses of Parliament.
Black men are being forced to have sex with other black men. We are not going to stand for slavery. Nobody's going to stand for slavery.
What's going on in Libya is unbelievable, and people must stop ignoring it. All people must come together to stop this tyranny, this hideous criminality now. This genocidal criminality must be stopped.
Libya was one of the best countries in Africa with Gaddafi, but right now it's a chaos. They're killing people, everybody's killing people, everybody's like, eating each other, because they brought the guns there.
Whereas Tony Blair, if you look at the damage he did to this country through his war in Iraq, his spurious war in Iraq, the country's reputation has never recovered.
It's not a Christian pain, it's a human pain. It's not a Muslim pain, it's a human pain. It's not a Jamaican pain, it's a human pain. And that's why I've given up my Monday, which I cannot afford to do right now. But where our brothers and sisters are, wherever they are in the world, not just Libya, because I'm sure there's other places. Wherever they are, they know that right here, right now, in the middle of London, one of the most important countries in the whole wide world, we feel your pain. No freedom!
No peace!
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 Stand up! Stand up! African lives matter!
No slavery! No slavery!
Stop slavery! Stop slavery! Stop slavery! Stop slavery! Stop slavery! Stop slavery!
Stop slavery! Stop slavery! Stop slavery!
Stop slavery! Stop slavery! Stop slavery!
They're worried about traffic. We're worried about human trafficking. We're here for human trafficking. They're worried about traffic, convenience. Yeah? They want to put us in a nice little box so our brothers and sisters can be enslaved in quiet. We're not having it. Stop slavery.
Everyone has seen the pictures of what's happening in Libya to African people. Even though we're here, they are our brothers and sisters. They are our priceless, our precious brothers and sisters. That's why we're doing this today, to show the world that African people will no longer put up with enslavement anywhere in the world. That's what we're protesting today.
Shame on Britain!
Shame on Britain!
Shame on Britain!
I'm Yoruba, I'm an African, I'm a Muslim, and our rights are being abused. Our brothers and sisters, their rights are being abused. And I want to come out here, disrupt, not just protest. Protest is disruption. I want to disrupt. I want people to realise what's going on, and I want there to be action taken.
People still refer to black people as Abid, the Arabic word for slave, the literal Arabic word for slave. Libyans are still referring to black people as that. And so when it is so ingrained, even linguistically, people will refuse to acknowledge it, refuse to take into account their actions as a society, because they're born in it, they're raised in it, and they refuse to. They see it as an act of defiance or disobedience if they say otherwise, when you should really be saying the just thing, doing the just thing, and protesting for our brothers and sisters in Africa. It's disgusting.
We are not for sale! 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 We are not for sale!
We're never going to stop till the slavery stops. We're going to be out here shutting things down every day if we have to. Straight.
This is causing not just enslavement but the destruction of Afro communities in Libya. There are a lot of black people indigenous to Libya rather than just the migrants. We've been talking about this the whole time, and no one's been listening to us until a very white American media organization says something, and that's part of the problem. I feel like anti-blackness in the Arab world is something that Arabs also need to deal with. Arabs and North Africans. There should be more North Africans here today. You can see it's mainly people of Sub-Saharan African descent. They need to put pressure on their governments, they need to put pressure on their people and deal with that racism, and it's not something that they talk about a lot.
We're going to the Palestine protest for Jerusalem, but they weren't coming they were Libyans, and they're not coming to these protests. So I know you can physically protest, but you don't want to. You're blind to it. I've got a lot of flack, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's between me and my God. My God knows my intentions. I'm not being a traitor.
We are not the same. 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 We are not the same.